Since I was born, I was diagnosed with eczema, and I think it became more serious or aggravated during like my teenage years and then the adulthood. So it's like going towards adulthood, it became more serious. Yeah, so far I've been actually seeing a dermatologist for about the past 10 years. I think ever since I got diagnosed with eczema, I've been going for treatments in the hospital. And there have been different treatments. So there's been topical creams that the doctor has recommended. There's been immunosuppressants that I take. And then there was also a light therapy. And then now I'm actually on Duplimate. Essentially, I realized one of the triggers would be stress. Some like environment triggers, such as like weather. When it comes to cold, or it flares up a bit. When it's too hot, it also affects. Or when there's too much dust in the environment. I think there are high and lows in the treatment itself. And I think like I had to learn how to manage with the treatment part of my life, where essentially you have to be bringing your creams around, you have to be managing your condition on the go, and it's like kind of 24/7 part of your life. There are days that the skin is great, you look flawless. Like my friends say, your skin today is so good, like there's so much improvement, but then there are bad days also where the flares are so bad that you don't want to get out of bed. I think I've learned to find a sweet spot in managing it. In the social aspects also, I think it helps, where peers and families are supportive. It didn't become a taboo thing that they are afraid of. So, where people are start to understand the condition itself and to have knowledge about it, it helps. In the early years, I think what was difficult was when eczema wasn't known in the eyes of the public. It was very hard to teach or educate people. Yeah, because what they see is just a skin condition. But I think now that there's more people being diagnosed with eczema, it is easier for them to understand and to acknowledge that it's just a skin condition and both seek treatment for that. Growing up in my school years, I had very bad flares up on my face. Everything was around my forehead, around my eyes, and then that's why I have half of my eyebrows gone. But yes, so I think it was quite daunting because socially friends will not play with me in school. You'll be an outcast lah. People will not like you because of your skin condition. Yeah, but I think I was resilient enough and to just keep going through lah. And I think essentially people will know that you're more than your condition. Your identity is not your condition. I wish that people will be more graceful about it, where it is not life-threatening. Yeah, eczema patient isn't there out to pass it to you because we can't pass it to you. I think people need to stop being scared of eczema. Making eczema your identity, I think people need to stop that, and they can be nicer in the way they phrase questions of care, because sometimes it really comes from care. But why do you keep asking about my skin? Why is my skin always the first question you ask about? I'm more than that. Yeah, so I wish society can do better in that aspect, and I just hope that one day there'll be a cure lah. I think essentially, yeah.